welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I will be doing a what will your current perspective gift you video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts brought to us by Chris Duncan from his program Superconscious Education. I will also be using the Light Seer's Tarot deck. Alright. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So to divide this reading, I will be using the 9 orientations, right, from Superconscious Education. So with that being said, let's begin. So the first group of individuals I will be divining for, my gorgeous triple tears, are my perfectionists. The individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Now, this could be seen as you attracting a player type energy, or this might be seen as you attracting a fight or flight type energy, someone who can't sit still, someone who moves around, who acts upon the first thought that pops into their mind, is what I'm getting. Okay, so my gorgeous triple tears, that is what you might be attracting, or that is what you might be being. Okay, so that was it for my perfectionists. Now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any given situation. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my helpers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. The King of Wands with the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, as well as the 3 of Cups. So my helpers, what I am picking up on, alright, is that you are attracting a businessman type individual who is driven by his actions, who knows what he's doing at all times, and is very goal oriented. Now, what'll first stop you is that it'll seem like a heavy burden, and it'll seem like very difficult to go up, because you need to get all this up that mountain and on the other side, and you're like, oh, this is too much work. But once you complete it, it will be a celebration. Okay, I see this more as a celebration, but I mean, it could also mean that this individual will bring in a third party in the mix if you're not mindful, or that they have a third party which is not letting them go, which will be the reason why you have the impression that this connection is going to be the 10 of Wands type energy. Or at least maybe this person is no longer in their life, but they can't let it go. That is what I'm getting. Okay. Or that they have a lot that they are trying to work through, but that they can't go through because of them trying to stick with their higher self. That's a good thing, but maybe You have the impression that you can be a good connection for this person, but their higher self is saying, nay, 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 go somewhere else. And so, like, I'm getting that there's a lot of opposing factors involved. So my suggestion would be that you don't get emotionally attached. So that was it for my helpers. Now on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers. Too many cards. Too many cards. Too many cards. Yep. Too many cards. And the card that you guys got, my achievers, is the Eight of Pentacles. What you're currently attracting into your reality is a work in progress, but something that you will put your entire time and effort behind because you really want to invest in this. Yes. And you really want to invest in this because you are intently looking at that flame and you really want to make this ignite, is what I'm getting. I feel like she's trying to will the flame to burn brighter, but at least that's the attitude I'm getting. That's what I'm picking up from that card. Okay? So that was it for my achievers. Alright, so now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what will their current perspective give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. And you got the Chariot. Quick forward movement towards your objective. Yes. And the Chariot is a Cancer card. Okay. So, and if you notice, both the horses on this card are different colors. So this would be the reason why you're moving so quickly forward towards your goal and aspiration is because both your yin and your yang is balanced and in sync is what I'm getting. Okay, my gorgeous individualists. Now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know what to research, where to research it, how long to research it, and for what aim and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individual investigators, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. And you got the Five of Wands. A skirmish or practice. Trying to practice a routine. Because as you can see, they are an acrobats in a circus, probably like Cirque du Soleil, where most of the individuals, most people who are involved in this show are people, right? So they don't utilize any animals or anything of that sort. They use people and electronics and animatronics and stuff like that. But no animals have been harmed in the creation of a Cirque du Soleil show, is what I'm getting. So what you are going to attract into your reality, my investigators, is practice. Trial, error, and trying again and again and again until you get it just right. So I'm getting reaching for perfection. See, he's reaching for this, that either he's reaching, well, yeah, it does look like he's reaching for that flame. It doesn't really look like he's putting that flame, giving that flame, like wielding fire. That's not what I'm getting. It's like he's trying to touch the flame, which, if he isn't careful, might burn him. So this might be in regards to burnout. Maybe you're doing so much, you're practicing so much that every other area of your life is basically what's the word I'm looking for? Falling behind in importance. Well, generally think projects that are very much important do tend to have that effect on people, right? So just check to see that you are really fine with what you're doing, or the consequence that will arise from all this working upon something, okay? So that was it for my investigators. Now on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know what to be loyal to, how long to stay loyal to it, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity, equal give and take. What you put in is exactly what you're going to get out of a situation, of whatever situation this is. And that's great. You have found the right partner to work with, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that was it for my loyalists. Okay, so now on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know what to be enthusiastic about and how to get others to be enthusiastic about it as well. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what will their current perspective give them. And you got the Nine of Swords. Yes, the Nine of Swords pointing towards the left, which would indicate that they either happened in the past or it's happening super slowly. Okay, so Nine of Swords is being sleepless nights, worry, fear, not obsession, but worry, fear, sleepless nights, crying, feeling emotional, not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel because you're too much in a fetal position. You're like, ugh, my life sucks. But if she just looked up, she would see that within those within that flock of 9 birds, there's one light bird, right? Like all the others are black, but this one is white. So if she just looked up, she would see hope, but she's too concentrated on her worry, her fear, her anxiety, and all that jazz. So that was it for my enthusiasts who will attract worry and fear this week. So now onto my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know what to keep safe, how long to keep it safe for what aim, and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors. And you got the Queen of Wands pointing towards the left, which, as I mentioned, would indicate that it either happened in the past or it's happening super slowly. So, you being in charge of your actions, you being a powerful, very in charge woman or individual, happened either in the past or is happening super slowly. So and look at her. She's like, look at what I can do. I made fire in my palm. Oh my God, that's amazing. See? You're not overly excited about what you can do. You're either meh, it's normal. I can create fire in my palm. So that's just normal. I did it yesterday. Big whoop. Or you're like, I can't do it. Oh my God, it's so hard. No. It's so hard. I don't know how to do it. I can't believe I can do it. And because of that, I won't do it. So it's both extremes is what I'm getting. I hope my made sense. Okay, so that was it for my protectors. Now on to my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know. The individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what will their current perspective give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what their current perspective will give them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the 6 of Swords. Moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. With the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which would indicate that there is an ending of a difficult cycle, which is always good. Right, so you're moving away from difficulty, you're moving into calm, like you are moving into ease is what I'm picking up on, because a difficult cycle ended. Okay, that's awesome. Yay! Okay, that was it for my chameleons. Now, my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next Wednesday, okay? Bye.